Hello and welcome to Small Plots with Kevin. I'm Kevin and, well, I'm hankering for a little bit of a small plot. We're out here today with James, who you might remember from the end of the first episode of Small Plots, where I just stopped filming after he arrived. But today, I'm filming from the beginning. So here we are, adjacent to a farmer's field, as you can see. Who knows what kind of wondrous adventures await us tonight here on a Small Plots. Okay, now that we're a little bit set up, I'll do the grand tour. There's the grand tour. James and all of his glory, all of his wondrous glory. And here we are. I guess the next step is kind of just to find a little bit of wood, put that wood on the ground, maybe light that wood on fire. And then who's to say maybe we sit down and then, well, I don't know about you, James, but I think I'm gonna have a beer after that. Multi-beers. Maybe we'll go on a little nighttime adventure. I'm gonna take you guys over to the farmer's field here. Oh, isn't that glorious? Isn't that lovely? Man, so much wood to burn. We are not going to have to go far. Look at all this. That's so good. Your days are numbered, buddy. Yeah, we'll probably, hopefully go on a little night adventure out into this field, this field of farm. I don't know if you can see it in the camera, but right over there in the woods is some kind of old, I assume it's a chicken coop, but it looks a lot like the lynx cage at the zoo, like an old style lynx cage with like the circular and the teepee style. It's, you know what I'm talking about. You know. I don't even have to explain it to you. But we are not super out in the sticks. It's definitely more rural than some places. Certainly not suburban. I mean, it's a farmer's field, isn't it? Yeah, I guess just keep setting up. Probably got, I don't know, like an hour and a half maybe of daylight. So we better use it, because we're gonna need it. All right, we got the fire going. Looking fine. She's just starting.
Leave her alone, she's just starting.
She's just getting started.
Yeah, get some more over here.
Well, James and I have been here for about an hour, and we already have everything set up, as you can see behind me, and a fire going. We're a well-oiled machine. James and I, how many times did you say we've been camping together, James? 90? 92? 4? Yeah. Something like that. So we kind of just bing, bang, boom here on Small Plots. Okay, well, it's time to have a beer. Here, let's get James more in the shot there. I don't know.
Looks like a shot. Hey.
There we go. Get that up. All right, we're cracking. Yeah. Cheers.
Cheers. COVID camping.
Co-vamping. The long-time subscribers, all three of them, to the Small Plots channel, know about the COVID paunch.
Oh, the COVID paunch. Okay.
A little bean dip. And the COVID paunch.
I'm a queso dip.
Well,
Queso dip boy.
today I'm working with Nelson. Like, Nelson.
Space Kitty.
Thanks to our boys at Three Heads Brewing. And James, you have a Space Kitty, a camping favorite.
Our boys at Rohrbach Brewing.
Yep, both local breweries here in the illustrious city of Rochester, New York. This is secretly what guys do outside in the woods as they sit down, drink beer, and eat candy.
Yep. There's chicks coming, okay?
There's chicks coming. I wouldn't get Monique out in the woods for a winter camping trip probably ever.
Yeah.
Maybe. I'm warming her up to something, probably more in the summer, but not here in the winter. I don't think I've mentioned how warm it is. It's
46.
Yeah, about 46 degrees right now. Ah, shit, I forgot to set up my thermometer. It's nice. I might take off a layer because it's really nice out.
I'm glad I didn't put on many layers because I'd be dead.
Me too.
I'd be getting naked right now to put on my cooler shit and everybody would see me. Because
everybody would see me.
Everybody can see us right now. If they look hard enough.
I
believe there's a man with his penis out in our backyard.
Is that a man with his penis out? Yes.
He looks cold.
Honey, I'll be back in an hour.
Nope.
Make that 2 hours.
That's a big wet one right there. That's what she said. All right. Fucking just get in there.
I love it.
We got airflow.
We got
log cabining.
We got airflow. We got log cabining. We got the flame of love. The sun looks really nice on the field behind me in the viewfinder.
I had a really cool reflection off one of those small lakes.
Oh yeah, one of these small lakes around us. In the last episode of Small Plots, I was in a lumpy swamp forest, and now it's kind of it's not a lumpy swamp forest, but it is
forest.
It's what?
It's a lumpy forest.
It's a lumpy forest. It is, but there's like, because of the lumps, there's all of these like little mini ponds. All like, I don't even know what to call them, ponds, puddles really, but they're
puddles between a puddle and a pond.
Yeah, there's probably a pool. There's got to be like a word for.
It's probably small pool.
Small pool on small plots. There's got to be, you know how they have like tidal pools, like there's got to be a name for a pool that's only around seasonally, like a seasonal pool.
These pools are around in the summer.
That's, well, yeah, they are.
Yeah, definitely. That's why.
All the time then, I guess. We have an hour of sunlight left, but I feel like we have a lot more.
Yeah.
It's only, I mean, technically the sun.
An hour of sunlight.
Yeah.
It still lingers around for a little while.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go to the field.
Yeah. Here we are at the field.
I don't want to
pretty
go
nice
out there during the day.
No, we don't really want to go out there right now.
But we'll be there.
But we'll be there.
Man, can you imagine if we had gotten that fucking weird-ass bird situation over there?
I know. One of the times we were here last summer, we were walking over that way, and there were like, I don't know.
It's like a canopy of birds.
Yeah, like thousands. Yeah. Thousands of birds. And what the coolest thing about it was we got close enough.
We walked right under them.
Like right under it, but all of a sudden they got silent for like a second and then just all left at once. It was crazy. Yeah. Didn't get shit on. No poo-poo.
That we know of.
That we know of. I do have mystery poops.
That's one of the eeriest things that has ever happened, but also super cool. Like,
yeah, really cool.
Obviously, like what's going to happen to us, but still, it's a bad feeling. the silence all at once.
Yeah, the silence all at once was crazy. But no, this place is known kind of for a lot of animal activity whenever we come here. Lots of coyotes. We'll generally hear something crash through the woods at some point. One night, I woke up to knocking on trees. Never figured that one out, but it was like 3 in the morning. I thought James was doing it. But it wasn't, James. It was just 4 distinct raps, like boo, 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 boo. And that was it. Mystery unsolved. We'll never solve that mystery. Got the fire roaring.
Hell yeah.
It's fully dark. We're gonna be eating some weens soon. Oh man, I look spooky. Let's get in here. It's spook time.
Whoa.
Anyway, yeah, we're just sitting here chilling by the fire, having some beers, swapping stories of travel.
Yes.
We're travelers. I feel like the quality of dialogue has exponentially taken a nosedive since the last check-in.
More drinking.
Because of the couple beers. I mean, because of the apple juices that we've had. They're very sugary.
I love apple juice.
I love apple juice.
Yeah, it's Space Kitty apple juice.
It's got kitty in the name.
Did I finish it? Nope. Almost done. Definitely ready for dogs.
I'm gonna be honest, my crotch and legs are getting a little toasty, sitting here in the crouched position next to the next to the fire. I'm gonna stand up. I know it's not gonna be as bright, but oh geez.
That beer is done.
But hold on, I wonder if this would do anything. That's something. Better than nothing, right? Okay, here we go.
Quite a lot.
An actual light, yeah. Well, anyway, we're gonna start frying up some hot dogs and then eating the hot dogs and record. All right, we're cooking some food here. James has my little grate from last time, putting some bacon on it.
I don't know how to, I guess it's just like that.
Yeah, I don't know. There's that cowbell again. I don't know if the camera's picking that up. It's like a bell. It's like a ding-a-ding-a-ding-a-ding. Yeah, I don't know, whatever. Let's get some coals going. I like to cook my dogs right on the coals. Like a man in the woods. Like a man in the woods. Putting up coals for his hot dog meal. All right, let me get All right. Some hot weens. Got 2 left if I want them. We'll see. I'm just talking about my wieners to the camera. Just realized I don't have anything to get those wieners off with. I gotta go get my my spork. My spork. Let's go get my spork. Okay, here I have all my stuff on a little tarp. It's actually a poncho that I use as a tarp or a poncho, depending on what I need. I'll have some tea tomorrow. I think we're in here. Looking for spork action. There we go. We got a spork. Oh, they're looking good. They're looking plump and juicy. Ready for consumption. Well, not now. In a minute. In a minute.
Multiple minutes for me.
James's bacon is going fine. It's not dripping too bad. Hot dogs right on the coals. Right on the coals. Get them in there a little bit. Yeah. Ow. A little toasty. A little toasty. Moved on to it. Let me get. Is it? Whatever. Get. Moved on to Citra Dreams from the was it Captain Lawrence Brewing Company. Same from last video from the Lumpy Swamp Forest.
Oh,
all
that
right,
is a ruined piece of bacon.
it's time to take these boys off the fire. Oh yeah, putting them on a little cutting board here. Hopefully they don't roll off. Gotta blow some of the schmutz off. Get a little cleaner. They're gonna be charred. That's kind of the nature of cooking it on the fire, but you gotta like the char. I find it quite delicious, and it's not just any char. It's not just any char. It's campfire char. Jesus, man, somebody is really popping off, popping their guns off. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap some of these weens in this tortilla, and then probably have another beer. Move on to the third beer of the night.
Preach, baby.
Preaching! And hopefully don't get shot in the head by a maniac.
To the Revolutionary War, all the way back to the Civil War.
So yeah, one nice little mainstay of camping is busting out the shortwave. You always find interesting things on shortwave. It's usually just super religious stuff, but sometimes you find something else. Sometimes you find creepy stuff.
To enjoy American freedom.
On to beer number 3. Sorry, I'm sure I'm blinding the camera right now. Didn't realize I had my headlamp on. Yeah, I'm looking spooky. I'm looking right spooky. See how spooky that looks? I feel like just by having whatever this is playing on my lap, just in the background of this video, we're like spreading some kind of propaganda or something. I'm not really sure what this guy is saying, but he's very passionate, and I hope he's not saying anything bad, and I hope he's not putting any ideas in the heads of the small plots community. Well, one thing, I just turned this on, and this is what was on the shortwave, but usually we have to wait for minutes on end, and it searches through the different channels, and then we'll forget that it's even going and scare the shit out of us with some kind of like, and God took the glory to the mountain and Hosanna in the highest. This is kind of a new shortwave. I'm not really sure exactly how to scroll through it like I did my old one. So I guess we're gonna sit here for a little bit, keep drinking our beers, listen to a little shortwave, and get ready to go on a little nighttime adventure in a bit here. All right, well, you can probably see my headlamp, not necessarily my face. When James looks at me, you can see my face. There we go. But we're going on a little adventure. I don't know what the camera's gonna pick up or not pick up, but you know, we're going. This camera is not picking up anything. It's sloppy out here. It's a sloppy time. This might be an entire field of poop. Yeah, that's not... Okay, well, I'm getting a little bit more on my phone anyway. All right, well, we're walking. I don't know. What's that? Oh, it's my beer. Okay. Use the beer as the beacon. Beer as the beacon. This is ripping entertainment. And I really got to up my nighttime production.
Yeah, it's a night vision.
The cheetah cages are down here.
This is real ass. This is snow.
Yeah. Yeah, right?
This is footprints.
They sure are. Yeah, like human footprints.
Yeah.
These are just, these might be a dog or a deer. Yeah, definitely deer. I don't know if this is showing up on camera. All right, this is the move. Yeah. And look at that right there. That's that town over there. I'm not going to say what town that is. And then over there you can see another through the trees.
See the fire that way.
Yeah. I can't on the camera, but I can with my eyes see a little bit. It is roaring. Okay, I think we're getting up on that bobcat cage, that old Zeus. Oh, I see the tip of it. I see the triangle tip. There it is. You try to get a light on it. And just real quick, just so the camera can see it. That's not enough. Yeah, there it is. That's a good shot, thank you. Really creepy, just right here on the edge of the farm field.
What is this? What is this?
I don't know. I'm guessing it was an old chicken coop, but I mean, or just some place where they plant.
They kept bobcats.
They kept bobcats. We don't look at this. This is like I don't know if the camera can pick that up. It's like a vehicle drove here or something, and just to pick up the bobcats. All right, guys. Well, sleep is imminent. James is in bed. I am in bed, and well, we are both tuckered out, as it were. It's really silent in these woods. I'm gonna put some static on the shortwave. Maybe that will be easier to sleep in. But I guess other than that, I will see you in, like 1 second. It is so incredibly bright. So incredibly bright. I am the sun. I am the sun. Well, we're packing up just as usual here on All right, here I am doing the outro in my car. I tried to film it in the woods, and my battery died, and I could have changed the battery, but it's like a whole thing for just one more clip. But yeah, basically, didn't miss too much last night. James and I kind of just hung out, had some beers, chatted, sat there for a little while, and kind of just drifted off into sleep. It was a wonderful sleep. Just wonderful. So here I am, back home, about to jump in the shower. Well, thanks a lot for joining me on this Small Plots adventure. This has been Small Plots with Kevin. I'm Kevin, and I think that was a bit of a small plot that we experienced today, wasn't it? Well, I hope you join me for the next one. Thanks for watching to the end here, and I'll catch you on the next steep.